Hello guys, my name is Filipa Sofia and today I came to do a quick demonstration and tutorial of the ADHD Plus template that I created on Notion to boost organization and productivity. So when you open the template on Notion for the first time, this is the view of the dashboard, which you can easily customize according to your taste by changing the cover, the colors, etc. As you can see, it has a greenish dashboard. Then, starting here on the left, I put the Google Calendar widget, which you can easily see the planned tasks and appointments that you schedule on your Google Calendar. If you want to have a full screen view, you click on this arrow and it comes to this page where as you can see, you can have a more clear vision of the calendar. You have the week and the day and the agenda, but you only can schedule your appointments on Google Calendar and it will automatically appear on Notion. For those who use Google Calendar, it's included the instructions, a quick instructions how to set up the email of the Google Calendar to Notion. And then we also have here the most important notes, like with toggle blocks, where you can put here the important notes and more specific commands here. Then you also have the top priorities, urgent reminders, where you put here your reminder and then the date that you want to schedule. You click here, then you can set up the day, and also if you want to have a reminder, the hour here, the date format and time zone here. It's very easy and intuitive to use. Then here in the middle we have the priority pages of the planner, which we are going to see each one of them after. Then we have here the Pomodoro timer, where is the instructions how you can use it. You have to adjust here, you put this down, go here to the settings, and then you can schedule the time you want, the blocks, the breaks, the colors, if you want to alarms or not. Then click here OK, and again you put it here and click on start, and it will start the countdown for your work. Then we have here a procrastination tracker, and down here we have the instructions. Each day of the week that it's here on the left side has some squares ahead, as you can see, and these squares, each of one corresponds to half an hour. It's what I stipulated, but you can, for example, see each square as 1 hour. How it works is during the day it will track the time that you are procrastinating, and if you see you are procrastinating half an hour, you will click in one square. If you procrastinated one more half an hour, you will click in one other square. And like this you will see how much time you lost procrastinating, and that way you can track and get better for the next day. After the procrastination tracker, here on the right we have a digital clock just to see the hour. Then the next birthdays of my friends or family, John Mayer, 28 August, this is totally not true, but it's an example. Then we have the personal to-do lists, where you can put what's more urgent, to go eat for example, and then you can check. And not so urgent, but also important to do. A place to bring them to you to write wherever you want. Down here we have a Don't Forget Me, which is an habit tracker during the month. You can put the month here. After this, down here on the dashboard we have a section for reflection and review, where you can write down your experiences of the day, then also a place for your thoughts and feelings, and also a to-do and to prepare for tomorrow checklists. Also, I decided to put an index on these planners, so you have a quick here and easier access to navigate throughout the planner. Coming back to the dashboard. So starting now with the main page of the daily planner, this is the first view. You can also change the cover if you want, it doesn't have to be this one. And the colors you can also change, it's all customizable and very easy to change. Starting here on the left side we have the morning routine, where you have the meal preparation, the things to get done today, the realistic goals to accomplish today, where you can also, again I love the toggle blocks because you can put the goal here and then a specific description on how to achieve that goal. Then we also have a reward for a good day of work, a morning checklist, and the weather. You can just put emojis or descriptions. You can also not use and change this section for another one if you rather. In the middle we have the daily schedule, where it's a more specific schedule of your day. So for example, in the morning at 7 a.m. I wake up and check I'm already awake. Then I can go have breakfast at 8, and it's really easy to use, and I also can put colors and have fun with it, so my planner and my organization gets more fun and interesting. Like you can come here and choose your color and bold it and then check. Here on the right side we have a night routine, where you have a section for you to put what you had more difficulties with in the day, what you could have done differently. Then we have a night checklist, and also a for tomorrow section, and also a rate your day section, where you can just put emojis or write. I just like to put these stars, and like this I put 5 stars. My day was extremely good. So coming to the next main page, which is the weekly and yearly page, we click on it, and this is the first view. Here on the left side we have the yearly goals. We have again a toggle box with the goals and how do you reach this goal, if it's realistic. We have a reminder box, also a long-term checklist, and on the right side you have the yearly calendar, where you can put the appointments and the segments or birthdays, wherever you want for the year. Down here we have the weekly planner, which has also a weekly calendar, the priorities of the week, the notes section, and the material section. And the next main page is the task management. I would say it's the most important for the ADHD people and for organization of the work. You click on the task management, and this is the view. Here is a quick explanation how the Eisenhower matrix technique works. The Eisenhower matrix is a technique to prioritize tasks based on urgency and importance. The tasks that we have to do with more urgency, you have here a block for the time management of the day, where you put the task, schedule the time, and the break activity. You can use snacks, or you can put like watching a video or calling a friend. Then down here you have the important dates, a block to write your notes and what is more important, ideas that pop up on your mind. You can just write down here. A writing section for your journaling. Then down here we have the managing tasks for the week. It's tasks that you can just not for the work but for the house. If you have to go to the grocery or if you have to clean the house, then a place to choose the day of the week, and the note, more specific notes about each task. Also the resources part, for you to put files or links that are important for your work. Then we have here an assignment section and the project sections for you to keep track. And also a Spotify playlists, if you want to hear music while you work. And then after this task management, okay, I'm gonna shut up this one, sorry. After that, let's see the main page. Then we can come here to the finance page. If you like to keep track of your finances, this is a great planner for your bling bling. On the left side we have the financial goals, the monthly and the yearly goals. Also in the middle we have the bank information, if you would like to put your bank information here, or if not, you can also change and use these tables for another things that you rather use. Then we have here a section for the income sources, that it's basically a tracker of your monthly income. Let's say that my salary this month was $2,500, I'll put it here. And let's say for example that I received from gifts like 500, so the total will be $3,000. Then I like to come here to the expenses section, where I like to track all my expenses. Let's give the example of January. I'm going to put $3,000 here on the budget for this month, so I have $3,000 to spend. Then I click here on the toggle, and it's here where I'm going to put my monthly expenses. Let's say my first expense was the home spendings, and the budget is still $3,000 because I didn't spend any money yet. And on the home spendings I spent, let's say, $200. And as you can see, it automatically does the calculation for you in the difference on here. And then let's say I spent on car. The budget now that I have is $2,800, and I spent on my car, for example, $600. So now I have only a budget of $2,200. Let's say that I just got off the end of the month. Now I know that in January I had a budget of $3,000, but now with the expenses I only have $2,200, so I'll put it here. And with that I know now that I had a profit, or I saved $800. And then we have a balance of your month, if you saved money, if you spent too much, if it's normal, or if it's a good amount. And you can also add other things if you like. For example, I want to spend less, and it automatically adds for you. Now I know that in January I saved $800, and then it's when I come to the savings area. So let's say that I just bought this template and I have on my savings account also $3,000. I'll put here $3,000, and now I know that I saved on January $800, and I want to put all the $800 on my savings account, so I'll put it here. And then now I know that I have a total saved of $3,800. Let's say that in January, instead of saving money, I spent too much, and I spent like $200. I'll put a subtraction sign and $200, and it will put here the calculation. And here you can put not saved or spent. So if you saved, you click saved. If you didn't save anything, you put not saved. And if you spent money, like it's the case, you click on spent, take the money, the saved, and that's it. Then we have also a notes section and an holidays part for you to keep track of the budget that you want to spend on each holiday, and that's it. Also an encourage image: the greatest wealth is to leave content with little, and it's totally true. You can change it if you want. Then after the finance page, we also have the health and self-care page. It's my favorite one. And here on the left side we have the health goals. Then we also have the my intentions section, where you can define your intentions for self-improvement and overall well-being. I also put in here on the middle the self-care activities, and here is where you put the activity. You have the text section with the days of the week that you want to do that activity, a checkbox for when you do it, a guidance links if you have any. For example, if you have a link on YouTube that you want to follow for your meditation, you can link it on here, embed link, paste and link. Also have a place for the mental and emotional brain dump if you want to brainstorm a little about your feelings and emotions. Here on the right side we have a health tracker with the current medication, where for example I put it Brufen, and I have to take it every morning around 7 a.m. Also, then we have a medical appointments, where you put your appointments here, and a date block for you to schedule it, a checkups section for your moods, you can use emojis, and your stress level, a sleep checkup, and the triggers of the day if you had social anxiety, fear, guilt, isolated, wherever you want and wherever you felt. Down here we have the meal planning and nutrition. I put it as symbol table with the breakfast, lunch, snack and dinner. And on the right side we have a personal development activities where you can schedule to learn new skills, to read a book, to see an inspirational video. Then we have the grocery list. Then we have my favorite recipes section where you put the recipes on the list, and then you can also add and upload the recipe along your recipe. Also down here we have the mindfulness section where you have a section for affirmations, for the gratitude, for the workouts of the week, because the day we have on the daily planner also. And we have here a self-care resources for you to add links or books or articles that are important for your self-care. And the last main page of this planner is the productivity, which is very similar to task management, but if you want to separate work from life projects, you can use the productivity for your life projects. So as you can see, this is the main vision. On the left side we have an inspiration section with the tips if you lack of inspiration, and then also materials to add if you want. Also the skills development that you want to train or discover. For example, if I want to have a skill of self-defense. And then here on the resources I can add some links or videos about self-defense. A digital detox section for you to replace screens or computer work for an activity. Here in the middle we have the project planning with some tips also if you need any help to think about your projects of your life. Down here we have the mind mapping and brainstorm section. For example, if you have one project, you can replace the project one for the name of the project. And I will write here my ideas, the goals, the concepts, the problems that I had with it, the solutions for it, and the milestones. Here on the right side I have a section with things to improve, with the notes and reflection, a network section with important contacts to put here the name of the person, the email and phone number, the important events, the location and link. And down here we have a woman creative tasks where I will put my creative thoughts or tasks that I want for my projects or for my life, the day of the week, and some notes. And that is it, guys. This is a comprehensive Notion template that was designed to supercharge your productivity and conquer the challenge of ADHD. To get this template, I'll leave the link in the description. I hope this tutorial and demonstration video will help you to have fun with Notion and organizing your life. And see you next time.